Dengan izin Ya Arif, persidangan mahkamah pada hari ini dijalankan secara sidang video atas persetujuan semua pihak berikutan perintah kawalan pergerakan yang berkuat kuasa sehingga 26 Januari 2021. Hakim yang bersidang pada hari ini adalah Yang Arif Datuk Seri Mariana binti Haji Yahya. Pempetisyen pertama WA 18-27-01-2020 Marvin Lingham.
Dengan izin Ya Arif, nama saya Marvin Lingham, pempetisyen pertama.
Encik Nasir.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Nasir Hamid dan saya hadir pada pagi ini mewakili pempetisyen pertama Marvin Lingham.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Muhammad Fitri bin Sadaruddin, SFC bagi pihak Jabatan Peguam Negara.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Esmala bagi Majlis Peguam.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Syugan Rahman dan untuk sesi ini saya mewakili Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur dan Selangor.
Baik. Okey, Encik Nasir.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya memohon kebenaran Mahkamah Yang Mulia ini untuk meneruskan hujahan saya dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya, dibenarkan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif. My lady, may I introduce the petitioner Marvin Lingham. The petitioner was born in Kuala Lumpur on the 19th of November 1994 and is the eldest of two children of Mr. Shan Ganesha Lingham and Mrs. Vasanthi Tirunavuk Arasu. The petitioner received his primary and secondary education at Sri Garden in Kuala Lumpur. The petitioner had initially harbored an intention of pursuing a career in architecture. However, a visit with his father to inquire into an A-levels program at Brickfields Asia College changed all that. In the petitioner's own words, he has not had to look back. Upon the completion of his A-levels, my lady, the petitioner read law and was conferred the LLB from the University of Northumbria, Newcastle in the UK. And upon his return from the United Kingdom, the petitioner went on to obtain his certificate in legal practice. The petitioner has likened his pursuits in life to the fortunes of Arsenal Football Club, a club he has supported all his life, in that there have been ups and downs in his pursuit of his dreams. But like his club, he has endured all challenges with the support of family and friends. The petitioner, my lady, commenced his pupillage at Messrs. Hakem Arabi and Associates in the chambers of my learned friend, Mr. Ravi Neku. During his time, the petitioner was exposed to various aspects of the legal profession and is grateful for the opportunities and guidance given to him. My lady, on this special day, the petitioner wishes to record his special appreciation to his parents who have been his pillars of strength, and the petitioner wishes to express his utmost gratitude to them for their constant love, support, and guidance, and for providing the petitioner with the platform for him to pursue his dreams. The petitioner's father, who is a senior member of the bar, has been a source of inspiration to the petitioner, driving his passion for the law and the legal profession. It is an occasion of great significance for the petitioner to follow in his father's footsteps and be called to the bar 35 years after him. His mother is a teacher, and the petitioner attributes his success to her patience garnered in being an educator for 30 years. The proud parents are present today to witness this auspicious occasion. The petitioner is thankful to his brother Arvind, who has been a continuous source of support, and also thanks his grandmother, who unconditionally provides him with her love and support. The petitioner now would like to thank his pupil master, Mr. Ravi Neku, for providing the petitioner with great opportunities and unwavering guidance alongside Mrs. Pushpa Ratnam, who acted as a second mentor for her wisdom and guidance. Furthermore, the petitioner wishes to thank all his colleagues at the firm, notably Parvin, Aminda, and Veni for their friendship, guidance, and patience. The petitioner is also grateful for the constant guidance of all staff and lawyers at Mercer's S.G. Lingam and Company, who the petitioner regards as family. The petitioner thanks every one of his friends who has supported him throughout his life, notably Azrael, Bala, and Faris, who have been with him through thick and thin, and in the petitioner's own words, from Brickfields through to Newcastle, and with special mention to Miss Tanusha for being the wind below his wings. My lady, I have known the petitioner since he was a toddler, and it is of special significance to me to be able to move his call today. His father and I read law together at the University of Buckingham nearly 4 decades ago, and the opportunity to move the call of my friend's firstborn into the legal profession is of great significance. It is truly a hari ini dalam sejarah moment for all of us. My lady, I verily believe that the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya. My lady, I believe all the petitioner's papers are in order, and my learned friends from the Attorney General's Chambers, the Bar Council, and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee respectively have no objections to this motion.
AGC tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Majlis Peguam tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya dengan rendah diri memohon agar pempetition diterima masuk dan didaftarai sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan pempetition dan menerima masuk Encik Marvin Lingam sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Encik Marvin Lingam dan penerimaannya didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya memohon kebenaran daripada Mahkamah yang mulia ini untuk pempetition menjubahkan diri.
Silakan Encik Marvin Lingam.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Ya.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Ya.
Petition kedua WA 18-248-02-2020 Bong Jun Ting.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Bong Jun Ting, petitioner kedua.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Wong Chun Kiat. Saya adalah peguam pengusul yang mewakili pempetition kedua, Encik Bong Jun Ting. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili badan-badan berkenaan telah pun diperkenalkan tadi Yang Arif. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya ingin memohon kebenaran Yang Arif untuk meneruskan hujahan saya dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya, dibenarkan.
Much obliged, my lady. My lady, may I introduce the petitioner Bong Jun Ting. The petitioner was born on 22nd May 1995 in Kuala Lumpur and is the second child to Mr. Bong La Yu and Madam Siu Lai Ching. When the petitioner first set foot in law school, everyone had asked him as to why he chose law. And his answer has always been truthful in that it was an accident. Given his interest in biology and chemistry, he has since the early days of his education set sights on being a doctor. However, the inability to obtain the result he so desired, coupled with some financial constraints, forced him to look elsewhere, and it was a friend's suggestion over a video game one day, of all things, that resulted him to make this leap. Throughout the years in law school, the petitioner has overcome many problems behind closed doors. There were fears of being kicked out of class over outstanding fees, worries of the inability to secure employment, distress with family problems, and concerns over peer pressure. To secure the scholarship required and to get the best possible results to impress everyone, he has sacrificed much of his social life and dedicated them to books and studies. Eventually, after 4 years, the petitioner successfully obtained his degree in law and certificate in legal practice. The petitioner wishes to give his thanks and dedication this momentous day to a few people. Firstly, his family for their unwavering sacrifices in every imaginable form and stretch. His master, Mr. Harold Tan, who gave him the opportunity to chamber under his tutelage in Messrs. Harold and Lam Partnership. His late grandmother, who passed away in an accident while he was in the second year of law school. His partner, who was with him during the most trying of times. His friends, colleagues, and peers, who constantly pushed him to greater heights and helped him whenever he needed it. The petitioner believes that through his arrival in the legal faculty was an accident. He is glad it happened and is enjoying every moment of it. My lady, I believe the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court. I believe all the petitioner's papers are in order and that there are no objections from my learned friends, from the Attorney General's Chambers, the Bar Council, and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee.
AGC tiada bantahan ya, Arif?
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Pihak Bar Komiti tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Yang Arif, saya meminta supaya pempetition Bong Jun Ting diterima masuk sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi di Malaya.
Baik, mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan pempetition dan menerima masuk Encik Bong Jun Ting sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Encik Bong Jun Ting dan penerimaannya didaftarkan oleh pendaftar.
Much obliged, my lady. Yang Arif, saya dengan rendah diri memohon kebenaran untuk mengizinkan pempetition untuk menyarungkan jubahnya sendiri.
Silakan Encik Bong Jun Ting.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Baik.
Competition ketiga WA 18-252-02-2020 William Ang Wei Liang.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya William Ang Wei Liang, pempetition ketiga.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Josephine Sui adalah peguam pengusul yang mewakili bagi pihak pempetition William Ang Wei Liang pada hari ini. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili yang berbahagia Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur yang telah pun diperkenalkan awal tadi. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya dengan rendah diri memohon kebenaran untuk berhujah dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya, dibenarkan.
Terima kasih, Yang Arif. Yang Arif, may I introduce the petitioner, William Ang Wei Liang. The petitioner graduated from high school in Chempaka School, studied law in the University of Essex, where he graduated with a second-class honours upper division in 2018. He then went on to BPP Birmingham to pursue the bar professional training course and was called to the Bar of England and Wales at Middle Temple in 2019. Throughout his years in high school, the petitioner represented Malaysia as the vice captain of men's under-18 national ice hockey team. The petitioner had brought home a bronze medal for the country in the 2012 IIHF U18 Challenge Cup of Asia, which was held in Abu Dhabi. During his years in UK, in the pursuit of an LLB undergraduate degree, the petitioner was actively involved in various extracurricular activities such as organizing multiple cultural events as the Malaysian Society president and representing the university in ultimate frisbee. Upon completion of his legal studies, the petitioner commenced his pupillage at Messrs. Shahrizad Rashid and Lee with Miss Harjinder Kaur Anak Perempuan Ajaib Singh as her master pupil. As the petitioner stands here to be admitted as the newest member of the legal fraternity, the petitioner would like to thank Miss Harjinder Kaur for her guidance and accepting him as her pupil. The petitioner would like to express his utmost gratitude to his parents, Mr. Andy Ang Lampo and Miss Sharon Tang Eng Lang, for their unfailing support and love. He would not have gone this far without the sacrifices they have made for him. Although the petitioner does not express it as much as he would like to his parents, he would like his parents to know that the petitioner thinks himself as a very lucky person to be able to be brought up in a loving, protected, and carefree environment. The petitioner does not say this enough to his parents as much as his siblings does. The petitioner loves his parents very much. The petitioner would like to thank his siblings, his brother, Victor Ang, and his sister, Iling Ang and Yvonne Ang Wee Won, for their constant care and tolerating his playfulness. On this ceremonious day, the petitioner would like to take this opportunity to thank his uncle, Edward, for giving him countless advice and life's lessons. He strives to build connections as great as his father and his uncle Edward in both the business and the legal world. The petitioner would also like to thank Mr. Johan Ananda Rajan for giving him advice and helping the petitioner find his passion in law. On this special day, the petitioner would like to thank his seniors and colleagues, Farhan Abdul Ghani, Joey Lai Yong Jun, Samuel Sia, To Sin Yi, Oze bin Hunete, Alice Nam, Kelly Tan, Jane Lee, Janice Wu, Carol Tang, and Debbie Lai for their patience, support, and meticulousness in guiding the petitioner in the path of law. Lastly, the petitioner would like to thank his best friend, Chia Yin Swan and Lo Jun Yong, for being his biggest cheerleader in life, for always being genuinely concerned, and for always being there for the petitioner. The petitioner has met many new friends along the way and would like to thank the non-alcoholic group from Legal Aid, which none of them would consider themselves as non-alcoholics, including the petitioner, and the Baddie 3.0 group for brightening up his days during his pupillage. I believe that the petitioner is fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court. I also believe that petitioner papers are in order and there are no objections from the Attorney General Chambers, the Bar Council, and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee.
AGC tiada bantahan ya, Arif?
Majlis Peguam tiada sebarang bantahan yang Arif.
Bar Committee tiada bantahan yang Arif?
Oleh demikian, Yang Arif, saya dengan rendah diri memohon agar pemetisyen diterima masuk dan didaftar sebagai peguam cara dan peguam bela Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan pemetisyen Encik William Ang Wee Liang terima masuk sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Encik William Ang Wee Liang dan penerimaannya didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar.
Terima kasih, Ami. Saya dengan rendah diri memohon kebenaran daripada Mahkamah Yang Mulia ini mengizinkan pemetisyen untuk menjubahkan dirinya.
Silakan Cik William Ang Wei Liang.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Terima kasih, Yang Arif.
Yes.
Pemetisyen keempat WA 18-271-02-2020 Vanessa Eunice Kali.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Vanessa Eunice Kali, pemetisyen keempat.
Ya, Mr. Yao. Mr. Yao, please unmute. Okay.
Maaf Yang Arif,
Yes, I can hear you.
dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Yao Kian Hui. Saya adalah peguam pengusul yang mewakili Vanessa Eunice Kali pada hari ini. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili yang berbahagia Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Negara dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur yang telah pun dibenarkan awal tadi. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya ingin memohon kebenaran Yang Arif untuk meneruskan ujian saya di dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Jadi benarkan.
Arif, may I introduce the petitioner Vanessa Eunice Kali? The petition was born on 18 August 1996 in Penang and is the eldest child of Mr. Convent Bukit Mertajam before continuing her secondary education in Sekolah Menengah Kebajikan. Years which her stay as the petitioner herself aiding the underprivileged of she seeks to expand her horizons of her expertise.
Mr. Yao, I can't hear you, Mr. Yao.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
The petitioner was equally competent as a student leader. She was elected to the Student Representative Council Board for her charisma, hard work, concern welfare of students has resulted in significant changes in the facilities condition of the Faculty of Law, as well as messaging, the visual I'm located all the phase of a life, careful. Yeah, Arif, my apology was connected just now. Let me continue. The patient would like to specially thank her friend Jocelyn, Inlin, Adam Yu, James, Anna, Abhishek, Hui Ying, and Wei Ling for always being there for her to make the tough times more bearable. Finally, the petition would like to thank all her colleagues at Joy AMA, making her experience a very memorable and exciting one. Yeah, Arif, I believe the petitioner is fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court. I believe all the petitioner's papers are in order and that my learned friends from the Attorney General's chambers, the Bar Council, and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee respectively have no objection to this motion.
AGC tiada bantahan ya Arif.
Majlis Peguam tiada sebarang bantahan Yang Arif.
My lady, the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee has no objections.
Yang Arif, saya dengan ini memohon agar pempetition diterima masuk dan didaftarkan sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Baik, Mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan pempetition dan menerima masuk Cik Vanessa Yunis Kali sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Cik Vanessa Yunis Kali dan penerimaannya didaftarkan oleh pendaftar.
Terima kasih Yang Arif. Yang Arif, saya dengan rendah diri memohon kebenaran bagi pempetition untuk menjubah ke diri.
Silakan Cik Vanessa Yunis Kali.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Pempetition kelima WA 18-1390-09-2019 Kabilan Anak Lelaki Matavan.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Kabilan Anak Lelaki Matavan, pempetition kelima.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Kaliku Sioju, hadir sebagai peguam pengusul yang mewakili pempetition kelima iaitu Kabilan Anak Lelaki Matavan pada hari ini. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili yang berbahagia, Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur yang telah pun diperkenalkan awal tadi. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya dengan rendah diri memohon kebenaran Yang Arif untuk meneruskan ucapan saya dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Benarkan.
My lady, may I introduce the petitioner, Kabilan Anak Lelaki Matavan. The petitioner was born on the 20th of September 1995 in Selangor and is the second child of his living parents, Mr. Matavan and Ms. Sasitala. The petitioner read law and graduated from the prestigious University of Malaya in the year 2019. Thereafter, the petitioner commenced his pupillage at Messrs. Bodhipala Ponodure de Silva, under the guidance and tutelage of Mr. Anand Ponudure prior to his elevation to the High Court of Malaya at Kuala Lumpur, in which subsequently the petitioner continued his pupillage under Mr. Alvin Tang in the same firm. I have personally had the privilege of working with both Mr. Anand and Mr. Alvin Tang, and I know them to be litigators of the highest caliber, and I'm proud to move their pupil's call today. My lady, on this day of admission, the petitioner wishes to record his utmost sincerest and heartfelt gratitude to the following people: his parents, for their unmatched love, wisdom, and values of which he is rooted and modeled his life after. The petitioner promises to hold their teachings in life and wishes both of them good health and plenty of rest, especially now in their later stages in life. The petitioner's lovely siblings for their constant love, encouragement, and support, especially his elder sister, Miss Pravina, for always being there and taking care of the petitioner. The petitioner's beloved friends and his extended family members, especially his grandmother, whom he loves dearly. His pupil masters, Justice Anand Ponudure and Mr. Alvin Tang, for providing him all the valuable guidance, lessons, and opportunities throughout his pupillage. The petitioner places great admiration to their discipline, passion for the profession, and quality of work. The entire BPD family, including the partners, senior associates, friends, and staff, for their support, guidance, and kindness. The petitioner would like to reserve his special gratitude and love towards Vanessa, Puni, Jane, Julie, Amber, Abigail, Sundra, Sarish, Vinisha, Ying, Sarah, Miss Mali, and Miss Tan, whom he worked closely and sincerely, and he thanks them for their guidance. The petitioner wishes them all success and prosperity. His mover, Miss Kaliku, for taking her precious time out of her busy schedule to be present here today to move his admission to this bar. Finally, the petition would like to thank the Almighty God for his endless blessings and wishes a happy and healthy and prosperous 2021 for all of us. My lady, I believe the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court. I believe all the petitioner's papers are in order and that my learned friends from the Attorney General's chambers, the Bar Council, and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee have no objections to this motion.
Ada bantahan ya, Arif?
Tiada bantahan, Yang Arif.
Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee tiada bantahan, Yang Arif.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya memohon kepada Mahkamah Yang Mulia ini supaya pempetition Kabilan Anak Lelaki Mathavan diterima masuk dan didaftarkan sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan pempetition dan menerima masuk Encik Kabilan Anak Lelaki K. Mathavan sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Encik Kabilan Anak Lelaki K. Mathavan dan penerimaannya didaftarkan oleh pendaftar.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya memohon kebenaran Yang Arif untuk membenarkan pempetition menjubahkan dirinya sendiri.
Silakan Encik Kabilan Anak Lelaki K. Mathavan.
Terima kasih, Puan. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Ya.
Petition ke-6 WA 18-1773-10-2019 Nurul Syamilah binti Muhammad Syukri.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Nurul Syamilah binti Muhammad Syukri, pepetition ke-6.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Mazlifah binti Datuk Seri Muhammad Johari, Peguam Penyusul yang hadir bagi pihak pempetition Nurul Syamilah binti Muhammad Syukri pada hari ini. Bersama-sama saya ialah rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili Yang Berbahagia Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatankuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur yang telah pun diperkenalkan sebelum ini Yang Arif. Yang Arif, saya mohon untuk memperkenalkan pempetition Nurul Syamilah binti Muhammad Syukri. Pempetition dilahirkan pada 10 Ogos 1996 di Kulim, Kedah. Pempetition adalah anak bongsu kepada Encik Muhammad Syukri bin Haji Ahmad dan Puan Jumaah binti Kamsah. Semasa kecil, pempetition bersekolah rendah di Sekolah Kebangsaan Seri Makmur di Sungai Besar, Selangor. Kemudian, beliau telah meneruskan pengajian persekolahan menengahnya di Maktab Rendah Sains Mara MRSM Kuala Kubu Baru. Setelah memperolehi CJ Pelajaran Malaysia, untuk merealisasikan impian pempetition bergelar seorang peguam, pempetition telah melanjutkan pelajaran ke peringkat ijazah sarjana muda di UiTM Shah Alam. Pempetition telah memperolehi ijazah sarjana muda undang-undang kepujian. Setelah tamat pengajian beliau di UiTM Shah Alam, pempetition telah memulakan latihan dalam kamar di Tetuan Sofian Syed Ahmad & Co. di bawah didikan Puan Normala binti Abu Bakar. Selama pempetition berada di bawah didikan Puan Normala, pempetition telah didedahkan dengan selok-belok undang-undang hartanah yang merangkumi proses pengendalian jual beli hartanah yang pelbagai dan proses pengendalian dokumentasi pinjaman dengan pelbagai institusi kewangan di Malaysia. Beliau juga telah diberi peluang untuk bekerjasama dengan pelbagai institusi kerajaan dan swasta dalam menimba ilmu di dalam bidang konvensing. Pada hari ini, pempetition ingin mengucapkan setinggi-tinggi penghargaan dan terima kasih kepada kedua ibu bapa pempetition, Encik Muhammad Syukri bin Haji Ahmad dan Puan Jumaah binti Kamsah di atas segala pengorbanan dan kasih sayang yang diberikan kepada pempetition dan sentiasa menjadi pembakar semangat kepada pempetition untuk terus mengejar cita-cita menjadi peguam. Pempetition turut mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Wahidah, Husna, Nadiah dan Hanani, iaitu adik-beradik pempetition dan keluarga yang sentiasa memberikan dorongan dan kata-kata semangat kepada pempetition untuk terus mengejar impian. Pempetition turut berterima kasih kepada rakan-rakan baik yang sentiasa berada bersama pempetition ketika beliau memerlukan. Terakhir sekali, pempetition ingin berterima kasih kepada Puan Normala kerana sudi meluangkan masa dan tenaga untuk berkongsi ilmu bersama pempetition sepanjang pempetition menjalani latihan dalam kamar. Pempetition juga berterima kasih kepada Encik Sofian, Cik Wong Ngek Ling, Cik Huda dan Encik Zukhruf kerana telah sama-sama memberi tunjuk ajar kepada pempetition. Yang Arif, saya percaya pempetition adalah seorang yang layak dan sepatutnya diterima masuk dan didaftaraikan sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melaya. Saya percaya kertas kausa yang difailkan oleh pempetition adalah teratur dan tiada bantahan daripada rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang mewakili Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatankuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur terhadap permohonan pempetition ini.
AGC tiada bantahan ya Arif.
Majlis Peguam tiada sebarang bantahan Yang Arif.
Yang Arif, Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Selangor tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya dengan rendah diri menyusul Mahkamah Yang Mulia ini untuk menerima masuk dan mendaftaraikan pepetisyen Nurul Syamilah binti Muhammad Syukri sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melaya.
Mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan pepetisyen dan menerima masuk Cik Nurul Syamilah binti Muhammad Syukri sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Cik Nurul Syamilah binti Muhammad Syukri dan penerimaannya didaftarkan oleh pendaftar.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya memohon kebenaran mahkamah untuk membenarkan pepetisyen menyarungkan jubahnya sendiri, Yang Arif.
Silakan Cik Nurul Syamilah binti Muhammad Syukri.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Pepetisyen ketujuh WA 18-2038-12-2019 Ding Hu Ming.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Ding Hui Ming, pepetisyen ketujuh.
Cik Chong.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Chong Kian Man hadir bagi pihak pepetisyen Ding Hui Ming pada hari ini. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili Yang Berbahagia Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Negara Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur yang telah pun diperkenalkan awal tadi. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya memohon kebenaran Yang Arif untuk meneruskan ucapan saya dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya, dibenarkan.
My lady, the petitioner Ding Hui Ming, born on the 2nd of August 1995 in Kuala Lumpur to Mr. Ding Lian Ang and Madam Koh Siu Wang, is the youngest child of 4 children. The petitioner commenced both her primary and secondary education in Sekolah Sri UCSI. She then later completed her South Australian matriculation pre-U studies in Taylor's College. The petitioner has since primary school aspired to become a lawyer. Motivated by her ambition, the petitioner pursued her law degree at Cardiff University, United Kingdom, where she graduated with a second-class honours Division 2. The petitioner continued and completed her bar professional training course at BPTC Leeds and was then called to the bar at the Honourable Society of Middle Temple. In December 2019, she officially began her pupillage in Mrs. Joseph Ting and Co. under the guidance of my learned friend, Mr. Joseph Ting. Today, the petitioner wishes to take this opportunity to express her utmost gratitude to her family, most importantly to her parents. No words can express how thankful she is for their unwavering love, support, and sacrifice, and without which she would not have been able to achieve where she is today. The petitioner would like to thank her pupil master, Mr. Joseph Ting, for patiently guiding her throughout the 9 months of her pupillage at the firm. The petitioner would also like to thank her fellow colleagues of Joseph Ting for their willingness to share their knowledge and for making her experience at the firm a memorable one. Moreover, the petitioner wishes to convey her appreciation to her beloved friends who are always there for her. Last but most definitely not least, the petitioner would like to give the greatest of thanks to her family. Yang Arif, saya percaya bahawa pempetition adalah layak dan sesuai untuk diterima sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara. Saya juga percaya bahawa segala dokumen pempetition adalah dalam keadaan teratur dan tiada bantahan dari rakan-rakan bijaksana saya. Oleh itu, saya memohonkan pempetition Ding Hui Ming diterima masuk dan didaftarkan sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
AGC tiada bantahan ya Arif?
Majlis Peguam tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Selangor Bar Komiti tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Baik, mahkamah ini membenarkan permohonan pempetition dan menerima masuk Cik Ding Hui Ming sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Cik Ding Hui Ming dan penerimaannya didaftarkan oleh pendaftar.
Dengan rendah diri saya memohon kebenaran mahkamah untuk pempetition menjubahkan diri.
Silakan Cik Ding Hui Ming.
Terima kasih Arif.
Baik.
Dengan ini saya menjemput Yang Arif Hakim untuk memberikan ucapan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to all. Tuan Muhammad Fitri bin Sadaruddin, Senior Federal Counsel, Representative of the Attorney General's Chamber.
Yes, Yang Arif.
Ms. S. Suhil Tamala, Representative of the Malaysian Bar Council.
Benar Yang Arif.
Encik Syugan Rahman, Representative of the Kuala Lumpur and Selangor Bar Committee.
That is so, my lady.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Malaysian Judiciary, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all petitioners on your admission as advocates and solicitors of the High Court of Malaya. I would also like to congratulate your proud parents and your loved ones who had sacrificed a lot to get you to where you are today. Congratulations also to the masters who had willingly and diligently shared their legal knowledge during the 9 months of pupillage period to all petitioners on the reality of this profession. One of the fundamental responsibilities of an advocate is to maintain the highest professional standard of integrity and competence at all times. In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. It takes years of experience to a skillful advocate. Continuous professional developments and education can only enhance our legal competence. Spend your time in your initial years in the bar developing your advocacy skills. Technology also has transformed the practice of law. So whether you like it or not, lawyers must be proficient in a wide range of technology platforms. I would like to emphasize that it is not just the intellectual skill that comes with work at the bar, but also the integrity which should be inherent in lawyers as officers of the court. On a daily basis, in the functioning of the courts, the legal profession plays a pivotal role. For a lawyer not only carries his professional duties, he is trained for towards his client, he also assumes a role in safeguarding the sanctity of the legal system, or to do otherwise would be detrimental to its proper functioning. As Faliu Nariman, the renowned jurist, stated, quote and unquote, if an independent judiciary is the backbone of the rule of law, as it has been often described, then an independent legal profession is the catalyst that help achieve it. Lawyers as guardians of the law play a vital role in the preservation of society. The fulfillment of this role requires an understanding by lawyers of their relationship with and function in our legal system. They are first and foremost officers of the court. This is a role of paramount importance within the justice system because they assist the court to arrive at a just decision. It is the lawyer who sets out the factual basis for a dispute, the complaint of his client, who conducts the trial in accordance with the principles of natural justice, and significantly provides guidance to the court in relation to the law. In undertaking these duties, a lawyer's primary and overriding duty is owed to the court. It is therefore of fundamental importance for lawyers to comprehend and accept that while they are agents for their clients who pay them for the work they undertake, their cardinal duty is to ensure that their presentation of their client's case and the law is honest, relevant, and of course, sufficient competence to assist the court. In short, I would like to say that lawyers are constrained to maintain the highest standards of ethical conduct. If they fail to abide by these fundamental duties, there is a direct and immediate consequence, namely that the administration of justice is undermined. Observe the ethics and legal responsibilities in order to instill public confidence towards this profession. In all cases, it is a shared responsibility between the bar and the judiciary to uphold the rule of law and to ensure that the justice system is served in transparent and fair manner. I'm confident that you will strive to achieve distinction in the pursuit of your career, and towards this cause, be respectful of the bench, the bar, your clients, adversaries in court, and everyone that you come into contact with. Mutual respect must be maintained and observed. On that note, let me conclude by congratulating all of you once again on your admission to the bar. I wish you every success in your chosen career and future. The court is adjourned.